a sweltering summer day in Los Angeles. The air is thick with tension as the legendary P Diddy Combs takes the stand. This renowned music mogul, known for his suave demeanor and ironclad confidence, is facing off against a formidable adversary. The stakes have never been higher. But just when you think you've got the players and the plot figured out, a bombshell revelation rocks the courtroom, sending shockwaves through the proceedings. Suddenly, Diddy's cool, collected facade begins to crack, and he finds himself in the throes of a full-blown panic attack. A piece of damning audio evidence is unleashed for all to hear. What dark secrets does this audio recording hold? And how will Diddy's unexpected meltdown impact the outcome of this high-stakes legal battle? Hold onto your seats, folks, because we're about to uncover the truth behind this unbelievable courtroom chaos. Let's rewind the clock a bit, shall we? When the news first broke that P Diddy Combs was embroiled in a major legal battle, the general consensus was that the music mogul would manage to navigate the situation with his characteristic poise and finesse. After all, Diddy is no stranger to the world of high-stakes legal wrangling. Over the course of his illustrious career, he's weathered his fair share of lawsuits, controversies, and public scandals, and he's always managed to come out on top, often with his reputation and his empire intact. So, when the details of this latest legal drama started to emerge, the public was largely unfazed. Diddy was facing off against a former business partner. The details of the case were murky, and the whole thing had the distinct whiff of a run-of-the-mill corporate squabble. But as the proceedings wore on, it became increasingly clear that this was no ordinary legal battle. The stakes were higher than anyone could have imagined, and the secrets that lurked beneath the surface were about to come to light in a truly shocking way. It all started with a seemingly innocuous piece of evidence, an audio recording that had been submitted by the opposing legal team. On the surface, it seemed like a fairly straightforward piece of testimony, one that would likely be used to bolster their case against Diddy. But as the recording began to play out in the hushed courtroom, the mood in the room shifted palpably. Suddenly, all eyes were fixed on Diddy, who sat rigid in his seat, his face a mask of barely contained panic. The audio, it turned out, was a surreptitious recording of a private conversation between Diddy and one of his closest confidants. And the contents of that conversation were nothing short of explosive. In the recording, Diddy could be heard discussing a deeply troubling incident from his past, a scandal that he had managed to keep tightly under wraps for years. The details were murky, the language was coded, but the implication was clear. Diddy had been involved in something deeply unethical, if not outright illegal. As the recording played on, Diddy's composure began to crumble. Beads of sweat formed on his brow. His hands trembled, and his eyes darted around the room with the frantic energy of a cornered animal. The tension in the courtroom was palpable. The spectators were transfixed, their jaws agape, as they watched the seemingly unflappable P Combs unravel before their very eyes. In the aftermath of the explosive audio recording, the courtroom descended into absolute chaos. Diddy, his veneer of calm and control shattered, descended into a full-blown panic attack. His breathing was ragged, and his words barely coherent as he desperately tried to explain himself. The opposing legal team, sensing a barrage of rapid-fire questions and accusations that only served to further rattle the music mogul. Diddy, his usually steely composure crumbling, struggled to regain his footing, his face flushed with a mixture of shame, fear, and raw, unbridled panic. The spectators in the gallery, their eyes wide with morbid fascination, leaned in, hanging on every word, every trembling gesture as the drama unfolded in real time. It was a stunning reversal of fortunes, a cautionary tale of the fragility of power and influence in the face of damning evidence. However, the fallout didn't stop there. As the news of Diddy's shocking courtroom breakdown spread like wildfire across social media and the entertainment news landscape, the ripple effects were felt far and wide. Suddenly, the once untouchable Diddy found himself the subject of intense scrutiny and speculation. What dark secrets had the audio recording revealed? What other skeletons might be lurking in the closet? And how would this stunning public unraveling impact Diddy's carefully cultivated image and his vast business empire? Of course, the burning question on everyone's lips was, what exactly was on that damning audio recording that had managed to reduce the seemingly unflappable Sean Combs to a quivering mess? The truth is, the contents of that recording have been the subject of intense speculation and debate ever since the incident unfolded. The audio itself has been tightly guarded, with both legal teams fiercely protecting the sensitive information it contains. However, that hasn't stopped the rumor mill from churning, with a veritable smorgasbord of theories and hypotheses emerging from the ashes of Diddy's public meltdown. Some speculate that the recording contained evidence of Diddy's involvement in some kind of financial impropriety or corporate malfeasance, perhaps a shady deal gone wrong or a cover-up of a major accounting scandal. Others have suggested that the audio might have revealed Diddy's involvement in more nefarious activities, such as organized crime or illicit drug dealings. And then there are the more salacious theories, whispers of a deeply personal scandal, perhaps involving infidelity, abuse, or other deeply damaging revelations that could have irreparably damaged Diddy's carefully curated public image. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain. The contents of that audio recording have become the stuff of legend, the centerpiece of a captivating mystery that has the entertainment world on the edge of its collective seat. As the shockwaves of Diddy's dramatic courtroom breakdown reverberated through the entertainment industry, the fallout was swift and intense. For starters, the incident had a profound impact on Diddy's own business empire. With his reputation suddenly in tatters and his once ironclad public image cracking at the seams, the music mogul found himself facing a slew of urgent challenges. Investors and business partners, spooked by the specter of scandal, began to distance themselves from Diddy's various. Because at the end of the day, the future of the music business is in our hands. So let's roll up our sleeves, dig in, and be the change we want to see. The path forward may not be easy, but with determination, collaboration, and a relentless commitment to empowering the artists, I know we can build an industry that's truly worthy of the incredible talent and creativity that makes it all possible.